Jesus, Murphy, that lens is filthy. I don't think I have any lens cleaner. Let me check my bag of tricks. I think I made it a little bit better. Hey guys, how's it going today? I think I made it worse, actually, to be honest with you. I don't have any lens cleaner, any liquids to put on the lens that are safe for it to clean it. So I used one of these cotton swabs used for cleaning lenses to do exactly that. Any hoozle. As for the test drive series, you've all been seeing that there on my channel. Test drove a 2013 Ford F-150 that left me stranded at the dealership's entrance. And then we took out a 2011 Dodge Ram. Both trucks are about $20,000, and you guys brought it to my attention that I'm willing to spend that much money on a truck that is 6 years old. Why not buy a new one? It would just cost me another 10 grand. That makes sense. So I got to digging around on, I really want a Ford. I really want a Ford. I love the F-150s. They're nice fucking trucks. They're reliable as tits. Everybody I know who has a Ford F-150 who left it stock and didn't fuck with it completely and like boost the engine and all that, all their stock trucks are still running today. Then I got to thinking about the problem up here in the winter with the salt, which that's what made the G6 the crusty mess it is all the salt they put on the roads. It gets places, festers, rots metal, and next thing you know, you got viewports out the side of your doors. Not really awesome. So Ford recently, I think as of 2016, 15, somewhere around there, they started using aluminum for their paneling on their trucks. Pretty good, right? Aluminum. Fuck, you can't rust aluminum with the salt. It's designed to ignore it because it's not as porous as steel. So, no rust, no foul. Decent. So I went on Ford's site last night and I started dicking around with the build a truck feature. And literally I built myself a two-door short bed, or short box if you will, Ford F-150 XL with the 3.5 liter TDC, because that's the engine they're putting in them now. It's got 4x4, it's got a decent stereo in it, it's got some interesting features from Ford, and the grand total on that one there was 3 grand, or 30, sorry, 3 grand, holy shit, yeah, 3 grand, fuck, I'll buy 12, no, 30 grand. That's like a truck that is 6 years newer than the Dodge and 4 years newer than the Ford. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Never mind. So 6 years newer than the Dodge, because it's 2017, and 4 years newer than the Ford, which was 2013. And if you think about it, it's got no mileage on it, and all these other trucks I've test drove sat around 100 to 120,000 kilometers. So why not buy it, have a warranty under the hood? The only thing that sucks is every time an oil change needs to be done, you have to bring it back to the dealer. They contact you and say, hey, you're due for an oil change. So that means you got to take time out of your life to go and drop the truck off, then they shuttle you home or whatever. You sit around while they fucking drop the oil and put new oil in it. You know, all the servicing has to be done at Ford, which means you're shuttling every once in a while, but you know, whatever. At least it's maintained by them, and I'm gonna have a good working vehicle for the next 5 years at least. I figure they're open today till 5. We're starting late. Last night we were up late playing Grand Theft Auto. Don't know if anybody caught that stream. I'm now streaming to Twitch. Fuck YouTube. I can't deal with it anymore on YouTube. It just does screwy things, and it ain't worth my time. On top of that, Amazon has been listening, because Amazon owns Twitch, right? Amazon has been listening to the people and giving them what they want. And one of the things people said was, why the fuck do I have to wait till I have 50 consecutive viewers for half an hour to unlock source? And what that means is, if you have a shitty internet connection, where's my phone? It's in my pocket. If you have a shitty internet connection, fear not, because you can now downgrade the quality of the video stream to accommodate your shitty internet connection, so that if I'm broadcasting at 6 megabits a second, you don't have to download at 6 megabits a second. You can lower it down to a 720p, 360p, a fucking 480p video, and accommodate the bandwidth to what your device can handle, or your computer can handle, or your phone can handle, or your tablet can handle, whatever it may be. So I figured, yes, let's go for a for Twitch streaming, because Twitch is a lot easier than YouTube. It's simply fire up your streamer and you're streaming. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Where with YouTube, you got to set up a stream, set up your tags, do all this bullshit. It ain't worth the time. So I figured today we're gonna go over to Fish Stick, or Stockfish, and they have another vehicle over there. It's a blue 2000 and some fucking thing. 2017 Ford F-150 standard cab long box, but they don't have a price on it, and it says call for pricing. So I figure we'll go take a look at that, and we'll do a vlog today because I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks. So fuck it, let's pretend we're vlogging again. Someone was wondering what the hell this was from the Ford test drive, this piece of paper that's hanging from the rearview mirror. That's my parking for at work. So I figure I'd give you one of these drives. We're not going to be on the road long, we're just going over to Stockfish, which is around the corner down the highway, and so on and so forth. And then I'm gonna go check out that blue truck they have on the lot, and then talk to them about building a truck, and then talk to them about some financing and bullshit, and see if I qualify. And then because I look up the prices, right? And for instance, like that Dodge, to get that Dodge, even after the down payment and everything's said and done, the interest rate is still pretty high. It's 6.9%. So with a 6.9% interest rate, we're looking at about 170 bucks bi-weekly for the truck. That's $340 fucking a month for a truck that's been sitting around for 6 years. I thought about it. A lot of you guys are talking about it, and I really put some thought into it. And it's like, well, I'm driving something that somebody else already broke in. Maybe there's some hidden dangers in that truck. Like the Dodge, I know Dodges are bad for their transmissions. I looked up 2011, and their two biggest flaws is the transmission and this TPIM, I don't know. Church called it the something about it's a power delivery system under the hood, and apparently they're common faulted, and they go all the time from what I read, and it's due to the heat of the engine. Now mind you, it doesn't really get that warm up here in North Bay, and I say that on a day that it's 15 degrees Celsius out and it feels pretty warm. But I think like states like California or like Florida, where the temperatures like to sit around the 90 to 100 Fahrenheit range, that could be a potential problem, because the heat of the engine, number one, followed by the heat of the just atmosphere, number two, probably cooks that poor power delivery system, and then it just shits the bed, you know, catches fire and fucking done. Now it doesn't want to work anymore. So then the truck loses all electrical, and that's pretty dangerous when you're running a power steering based on an electrical system. However, I think that Dodge might not have had that set up. I think that Dodge was running one of those new fandangled old school fucking hydraulic pumps for its power steering. Because let me tell you, steering that thing, yeah, one finger on the wheel and you could easily maneuver it. So, and I got to thinking about, like I said, with the aluminum box or the aluminum body on the truck. Fuck man, that'll never rot. And it was also brought to my attention that those plastic inserts that a lot of these trucks have for box liner, the big problem with them is water will get trapped underneath them and then just sit there and fester until it finds a way out. And if it doesn't find one, over time it'll just make a way out, and now you got a gaping hole in your box. Wow, that sounded disturbing. But no, we've seen the evidence. Well, okay, I've seen the evidence. I didn't film it, I apologize. But when I looked underneath that Ford Fizo to see what the fuck was dragging, I saw the box liner through the box. Okay, so obviously that is a thing that does occur over time. And one of the guys, I can't remember who it was, sent me a link to a place here in town that does powder coating box liner with that rubberized nonsense. I think it's probably just exactly that. It's called box liner. And they do a spray-on job, and it's like fucking 400 bucks. They blast the box and guarantee it for 5 years. That the material's super durable. You can like drag shit across it, it won't lift, and it binds to the paint and protects the box for fuck ever. So I was thinking maybe that's the way to go. Fuck the plastic inserts. We'll just say I want the box to be bare metal and get it sprayed, unless Ford offers the deal where they can do it for me at a cheaper rate. Then I'll have them do it and just put it in the financing. There's also another truck that I posted on the Facebook fan page that you all probably seen. And that was a little Mazda B2000, or B4000, sorry, B2000. Fuck, imagine a 2-liter in a pickup truck. That'd be hilarious. Mind you, they probably did it. Well, they had a 2.3 in those Mazdas, so I shouldn't even say that. Anyway, there was a Mazda B4000 for sale. It was a 2010, Had 34,000 kilometers on it, so it was barely driven. And the individual who was selling it sold it on fucking Monday, the day I did the drive in the Ford. The test drive of the Ford was done on Monday. So while I was driving the Ford, that truck sold. So fuck a duck, I can't get it. Which, you know what? That's fine. There's a reason why everything happens in the cosmos, right? There's always a reason. You know, when a truck sells that you want, or a deal falls through that you want, it's because it wasn't meant to be and something else is coming along. It always works out in the end. I'm in no rush. Well, I'm not really in a rush, but fuck that. The more I drive this car, the more she shows me that she knows she's coming to a bitter end and she's scared. I got this new problem with the G6 where when you apply the brakes, you can't turn the steering wheel anymore. She locks right up, so you gotta like time your braking and your steering at the same time. So lately with driving this car, what it's been is a glitch will develop, and then I'll troubleshoot the glitch, find out what it is, and rather than actually getting it serviced, I just change the way I operate the car to adapt to the said fault. And that's probably not a good thing. I probably should actually have it looked at by a mechanic, but no, I just want to get rid of it and get something newer that's going to be more utilitarian. Because I contacted my insurance company and said, listen, I'm looking at this truck and I want you guys to take the the insurance for the Trans Am. I want to get the Trans Am insured by them. And I was going to put it on classic insurance, but then I figured, you know what? Trans Am's a fucking bender. Look at it. It's in fucking bad shape. I called around, quoted a couple paint job options for it because she's looking rough. And they want like fucking $3 grand to respray the Trans Am. Are you fucking serious? $3 grand puts a new roof on my house. I ain't paying that for paint on a car that I only drive in the summer. So I'm thinking one of these days we're gonna go buy a couple rattle cans of Tremclad. Fucking paint it ourselves. I know that's gonna piss off a lot of you in the audience, but I really don't give a fuck. I don't see a point in having a car like that professionally sprayed. It's just a beater I drive in the summer. I don't even want to call it a beater. It's just a car that I like to drive in the summer. It doesn't need to be fucking pro spec. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slow down on this one here because my car doesn't stick to pavement that well. Well, it does, but ride the apex much there, bud? Cloverleaf, friggity-deef, skeedily-boo, friggity-boo-doo. See, I remembered when Ford wasn't over here, they moved themselves down to Highway 11B, which is why I'm shocked they're back here. Oh well, let's go. Price out a truckie. It's funny because I got a Ford behind me too. Looks like it's an Exploder. Anybody coming up that way? No, we're clear. Let's go see a guy about a Ford. Fucking sticking caliper. That's another thing that pisses me off. When I brought this car to Okie Dokie Tire, they replaced the caliper, eh? Why the fuck's it already sticking? It's because they took the money for the caliper and didn't do shit, the fucking bums. But where the fuck is sales? There's service. That's not where I want to be. Hello, Ford. I would like to buy one of your vehicles. Where do I put my car so I can buy another car? This is where Dad picked up his car, too. Okay, this is the sales area. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Full reverse. Hey, look at that. We're gonna park it right there. The fucking wheel will turn. Cocksucker. Alright, let's stab it right here. And I'm gonna leave you guys in the car while I go and wheel and deal for obvious reasons. And I'll let you know how the fuck things worked out when I get out. Alright, peace. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Skivens, why don't you go to a dealership and talk to them about buying a new truck? I go to the dealership. Next thing you know, I'm buying a new freaking truck, boys. Yep, that's happening. Buying a new freaking truck. Right meow. That's it. No, don't even ask me. Don't even ask me why. Don't even bother. I gotta say, you fuckers were right. I gotta say that. Why buy a used vehicle and get a payment of 200 and change when you can buy a new vehicle and get the same damn frickin' payment? You're right. You're right. Like, now what the fuck is this car's problem? Every idiot light's on the dash. Service engine soon. ABS light. Traction control. Oh fuck, this car knows that its days are numbered. because Skivens just bought himself a 2017 Ford F-150 with a fucking 5-liter V8, boys. Yep, cocksucker's got a 5-liter under the hood. It's got the power package, electronic start, electronic doors. It's got something called sync. Church was like chirping about it pretty hard, saying it's pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck it does, but it's got it, so right on. It's got all the bells and whistles you could ever want for it. 2-door, regular cab or standard cab, whatever the hell the thing is. 4x4, automatic 6-speed with the towing package. All bells and whistles, and don't even fucking consider asking me what I'm paying for it. Let's just say it's going to be a little, it's going to be about the Dodge, the pricing on the Dodge with the trade-in, and the 10, well, I'm going to be putting 10 G's down on it. With 10 grand down, even on the Dodge, was still, and the highest they could go, mind you, was, like the best they could do was $180 a month, or $180 bi-weekly, sorry. So it was $360 a month for that fucking truck. This one here is a little bit higher, like about 50 bucks more bi-weekly. So it was about 180 bi-weekly for the truck, for the Ram, 200 for the Ford, 2013 that fell apart on me. This 2017 is $50 more bi-weekly. Yeah, it's a little bit higher, but not a big deal. I can afford it. Literally all I have to pay right now is my mortgage, which is, like I said, 350 bucks bi-weekly, and car insurance, which I don't think the truck is going to be much more expensive than this friggin' train wreck. Oh, my anxiety's going fucking nuts, boys. I can't believe I just did this. But 2010, holy fuck, my brain. I need some liquor. 2017 Ford F-150, a long box, not a short box, a long box. It's got the 8-foot bed. Oh, it was going to be $235 bi-weekly. And after doing some wheeling and dealing, we managed to get it down to $227. So that's about, I get paid weekly from work, so that's about $112. We'll say $113.50. Not too bad, not too bad. Fuck, I can't believe I did this. Jesus fucking Murphy, eh? What was I thinking? Oh well. So I'm gonna let the parents know, because they're the ones who are giving me the, they're giving me 5 G's down on the truck, so I'll let them know what I'm deciding on. Mom's gonna have a panic attack. Dad's gonna probably have to chill her out. Mind you, this video is going up tomorrow, so chances are Mom's gonna see it and then text me and go, "What the fuck?" But you know what? My cousin made a valid point last night. It's nice to treat yourself, and it's only fucking money, you know, paper. That goes up and down in value, which is fucked. Oh, by the way, guys, the box liner. You see that Fizo in front of me? He's got this plastic box liner. Yeah, I'm not getting that. They're putting a spray-in bed liner. That's cool. Well, at least now you guys understand why this video is called "What the Hell Did I Just Do?" Because I'm still in shock. Oh, and the color of it is black. Yeah, the truck's black. And it's got the chrome accent package, which, you know what, whatever, I don't fucking care. I was gonna go with the sport package, but the only color they had was this god-awful bright blue. Oh yeah, they're giving me 500 bucks to trade it in. You're probably saying, before anybody even leaves the comment of, "Don't trade it in, sell it on your own, you'll get more money," I'm gonna let you know right now, this car is being held together by hopes and dreams and little rust tacks. That's it. There's fucking no rockers left on her. And Buddy showed me that as he was doing the appraisal. He goes, "Here, reach under here and give it a feel." He's like, "Wait, put a glove on first, you're gonna cut yourself." So he gave me one of his mechanic gloves. He goes, "Reach under here and feel." He goes, "Do you feel that?" I'm like, "No, there's nothing there." He goes, "Exactly." And then he just looks at me with this grin on his face like, "There's supposed to be rocker there." But apparently General Motors put this fucking plastic wrapping on the bottom to protect said rockers from rust. But what they didn't realize was water gets in there, camps out for the night, and just snacks away on the metal. Which leaves you with no rockers left on your car. Brilliant design. Way to go, General Motors, you fucking goofs. So, anyway, a lot of people were looking forward to more test drive videos. A lot of people were looking forward to, one day I'll be able to talk right. I'm still in shock, boys. I need alcohol. So we're gonna go to the LCBO and get some liquor. But anyway, enough of that. All in all, I'm not a fan of General Motors because they keep making the same fucking mistake. And it's like for honest, like in all honesty, like the issue that this 2005 had with the ignition control system, the fact that they knew this was going to be a problem, but then they insisted on buying their ignition control systems again for the 2013 models, knowing that there could be a problem where they just randomly shut the car off. You would think that a company like General Motors would smarten the fuck up and fix the problem rather than just do recalls where they give you a lighter keychain or the ability to disconnect your ignition key from the keychain so you can drive your fucking car and not have it power down. I swear, all they do is they put a new shell over the same old shitty technology and tell you it's the #1 most sold truck in the world or car in the world. But as far as I'm concerned, General Motors, they're done. Like, I have no use for them. I'd rather Ford and Dodge. And the only reason why I didn't buy the Ram, people, is because it is a nice truck. Don't get me wrong. I fucking, if that was the only option I had was the Ram or bust, then the Ram would happen. Like, there would be no hesitation, no nonsense, no bullshit. The Ram would happen. I definitely picked that up. But what was that Ford behind me that's fucking making that popcorn fart sound? I was wondering who was running around with knobby tires. Alright, let me go ahead and close the sunroof. But yeah, I would definitely buy that Dodge. If that was like the only option to get a used truck or fuck off, then the Dodge would be it. But honestly, I don't know. Anyway, people, I'll talk to you when I get home. I'm going to get some alcohol. We got some chicken wings to cook on the barbecue. Let's make a fucking vlog out of this. So, went to the Lick Bow and bought some weird beers. Got a Lot 9 Pilsner here. We got some MacLeod, whatever the fuck you are. Belgian Blonde. We got some Belgian Quad. I figure we're buying a friggin' truck. We might as well drink like one. And some barking squirrel. Yeah, apparently squirrels bark. Nice. Alright, fired up the barbecue here. Gonna have some Lot 9 Pilsners. See if this can help with the anxiety. Yup. Holy shit, that's a good Pilsners right there. So you're probably wondering, what the fuck did I go and do? Well, still waiting to hear back from the financing group, and that won't be until Monday. But I did put 500 bucks down on it. And Monday I find out if I get it. So basically, let me just get this here all straightened out here. Hide the receipt. So this is what I'm looking at. It's a 2017 regular cab 4x4. 141-inch wheelbase, 5.0 liter V8 engine, what the fuck that means. Electronic 6-speed auto. Has these features: daytime running lights, halogen lights, pickup box, tie-down hooks, okay. Stop lamp, high mount control, whatever that means. Tailgate, removable with lock and tow hooks. Also has XL series plus power equipment group plus cruise control plus sync. So there we go. It's there's some information for you guys. It's got a tailgate step, whatever the fuck that means. Just a bunch of features that all I care about is it's got the V8 and it's got the locking rear end and it's got an 8-foot box. So it's got the XL Chrome appearance package. So pretty. Yup. Bunch more stuff. Oh my goodness, $41,000 fucking dollars. Oh my goodness. There's what I'm paying, boys. Fucking, it's that moment when your truck that you're buying is half the price of what you paid for your fucking house, eh? Jesus Murphy. So we wait and see what's gonna happen there. And on Monday they'll contact me with a yay or a nay. And then we either pump the brakes or move forward. So I called Dad already, told him what I'm doing, told him I'm probably going to need that cash sooner than later. Mom's been watching the test drive videos, and pretty sure she noticed how I was kind of humming and hawing. You know, the Dodge Ram was by far the best one, but I only drove 2. And, you know, when you're the only car that makes it out of the dealership and back, of course you're going to be the best. Anyway, people, chicken's ready. I'm going in to eat. Ate my chicken, had a couple beers. I'm fucking wasted, boys. But we're gonna have this one now. Barking Squirrel Lager. Let's see how this one turns out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. We're gonna go play some video games and chat for a bit and stuff. I might live stream tonight on Twitch. Probably saying Adam, he didn't upload this video the next day. That's right, because I'm no longer on a schedule, what I'm gonna do is wait till I take delivery of the truck and then finish the vlog. Oh yes, people, 2-in-1 feature. So we'll see how this plays out. So I'm gonna shut her down here for tonight. Go play some video games. Not gonna edit because don't need to. And we'll check back in once we find out when we take delivery of the truck. Aw, fuck yeah. Well guys, it's Wednesday night. I'm now picking up the camera again because I got a call from the dealership. They want me to pick up my new vehicle tomorrow. That's right, my new truck tomorrow. It's supposed to be on Friday, so thought I had an extra night off. Turns out that's not the case. So, I need to go out there and clean all the garbage out of it. Well, not the garbage, but all my stuff out of it. And I'm gonna grab some shopping bags to do that. And then tomorrow, we get the new vehicle. The new Ford Fazo. So because I'm just gonna shove everything in the garage, like I always do. I wonder if I should reinstall this thing. I wonder if the scrapyard wants this thing. Maybe I'll keep this here as a memento of the car. I'll like stick it on none of the existing free walls. I'll put it back there. Yeah. To remind me that I once owned a car that tried to kill me several times. Anyway, I don't have my keys on me. Fuck, I'm brilliant. Okay, I gotta grab my keys. And there we go, people. Pretty much everything except for a receipt, maybe a movie ticket, and an old busted air compressor and some 3D glasses, and my toolbox, and a clock, and some Tupperware that should have been thrown out a long time ago. I've been distracted from the vehicle. So one last tour here to make sure I got everything. I don't care about the garbage. It'll give them more weight when they scrap it. A lot of weird shit got caught here, eh? Oh, fuck it. Like Dad said, too bad I didn't have an old set of rims and rubber so I could take these off and keep them because they're nice rims. If I could clean them up, they'd be really nice. And the rubber's brand new, so it'd be nice to have to sell and make some extra cash. But yeah, this side's no different, people. Like, you see all the shit falling out when I'm doing that? Yeah, that's the reason why this car is not certifiable anymore. If I sold this to someone, it would literally be for parts because the body should be condemned. And don't worry, I know that it's possible to like put new rockers on a car and stuff, but who the fuck would want to waste money fixing up a car like this? It was a good car though, like if you think about it, right? Went through a lot with this car, you know. Bought it back in 2009. Don't know why I did that. My Focus was fine. But I wanted something bigger, newer, automatic, because I wanted to get away from the 5-speed manual. We we rented one to go to Niagara Falls. Liked it then. Figured, you know what? We'll go ahead and I'll get one. Bought it in 2009. It's currently 2017, 8 years later. And I'm trading it in for what I wanted back then, which was a Ford F-150. Funny thing is the one that I wanted to buy back then, which was a 2006 F-150. It had the 5.4 Triton 4x4 towing package. A lot of the similar features to the one that I'm picking up tomorrow, except for the only difference is that one had the 5.4 Triton, and the one I'm getting tomorrow has the 5-liter Coyote. But I guess this was the car to sit between the two Fazos. Yeah, so here she sits. Her last night in the driveway before she goes to become beer cans. And that guy is fucking horny. But anyway, people, here she sits, her final night. Alrighty guys, it is 4:45 p.m. and you know what that means? It's time to go get the new truckie. Let's pitter patter and have at her. Well guys, last ride in the G6. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's move on to bigger and better things. Wow. That is a lot of vehicle, people. Look at this thing. Would you just look at it? Look at that blacked out grill. I thought it was coming with the chrome grill, but it came with a blacked out grill. Freaking nice. The key is kind of cool too. It's switchblade. Interesting. Would you look at it though? Oh man. Oh man. Well, I haven't paid for it yet. Well, he's currently busy with someone else. And you're gonna notice that there's things missing. Number one, my tow hooks are not installed yet. And number two, it's still a painted bed that hasn't been treated yet. So not a big deal. They got to put the hooks in. He said it came with tied down. Oh, maybe that's what he means. Is this thing open? Yeah, I don't understand why that's not opening. Let me grab the keys. Maybe it's a locking tailgate. But on the back here, you got for one thing, for another thing, underneath here, trailer. This looks like, well, key to unlock the tailgate, but it should. Allow me to pop the tailgate down. Nice. And then this is the step thing they were talking about right here. We can lower that down. Holy fuck. This is a lot of truck. But yeah, there's a tie down there, a tie down there. And there's two more at the front, and there might be some on the wheel wells. No, there isn't. I thought it was coming with the hooks up the top here, but I guess not. I'll get him to talk me through it whenever he's done there. Wow. Tailgate's light too. That should be closed. Yeah. Interesting placement of the lights for the license plate. Yeah, just totally shoot my license plate. Not a big deal. It's just a fucking plate. It's got the fur by fur onto it. Can't believe they added the sticker. I told them to leave it off, but that's fine. Got the old brake reverse lights. Flat black, flat window, no window, or doesn't open, so that's good. It's got some marks onto it. I have to clean that off. What was that? Oh, that's sticky. Not a big deal. But here's the bitch of the thing. I gotta bring this fucker back on Monday and get a ride to work and then get picked up afterwards because they still need to box line the rear end. And I'm definitely getting that done because he promised it to me. But this is what happens when you deal with a dealership who doesn't want to stay open late tomorrow. They probably could have had the truck in there today and I could have picked it up tomorrow. And I was more than happy to do that. I didn't rush them, they rushed me. But he said after hours there'll be nobody in and it's fucked, so whatevs. But all in all, she's the fucking beast from the east, boys. Let's get a good shot of this. Yeah, look at that body. It works out. I'll pop the hood more when I get home and show you guys the engine and all that. Probably gonna do, well, I gotta go to my parents' house after we're done here. And then we'll go from there. But even the interior on this bloody thing, fucking beautiful. Like, there, I already got stuff in there. I put my E-dart in there, my camera tripod mount, and other things. I don't think this opens. No, this just flips up into a seat. So literally all you have is your cup holders. That. There's more shit down here. There's your fur by fur. Oh, and you pull it out to lock the rear end, so that's cool. Your light controls, and I don't know what else. He'll explain all that shit to me.
This looks like a cluster control. I want to say daytime running lights, maybe fog lights, probably fog lights, back illumination, and then you can set it to auto or turn on the lights yourself. It's got some interesting controls up here for your mirrors and windows. Unlock, lock. Yeah, the stereo on it is interesting too. I'm wondering, wait, can I call people on this? What the fuck? I don't know, he's gonna have to talk to me about it. But it does have a USB port, and I don't know what's underneath this. Probably a cigarette? Yeah, it's a cigarette port under there. So, I don't know. Fucking excited. This is gonna be cool. What's under here? Oh, just a tray. Okay. Put your weed in there. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Fuck, smarten up. Alrighty, people. Let's pitter patter here. Let's see what the trip fuel looks like. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay. I got some running around to do. Mainly, I gotta go to the bank. So let's pitter patter. Apparently, I forgot a void check. Fuck. I forgot to bring that in. So I gotta go over there and do that, and then I gotta take a run over to the parents' house. It's currently 5:46. I've been here about half an hour. So let's go and get shit did. Alrighty. Well, I didn't show. Fuck. I'm gonna do a video of this thing driving around, people. I just went over to my parents' house, showed them the truck. I didn't film much. I'm just super excited. This thing's awesome. It's getting 13.6 liters per 100 kilometers right now, which, you know, that's about 7 better than the G6. It's got a real nice dash onto it. Like, look, when you turn it to the on position, it actually comes up and says Ford built tough. Like, it's a friggin' CC, like a TFT screen. Pretty good. I don't know much about the stereo, but I got a manual to read for it. What does media do? What does media do here? Connect a USB device. Oh. I wonder if I can plug a USB pen drive into that socket down there and play music off USB, because that would be beaut. What does this button do? I'm gonna press button and see what happens. Oh, broke the car. Everything turned off. Suck a dick. Anyway, but you know what's freaking awesome? I look out the window and I can see the roof of the Trans Am. This fucker sits high, boys. But you know what's not awesome? That back there. Yeah. So I'll give you guys a better review of the truck once I, you know, learn about it. It sucks because Monday it's got to go back to the dealership. Basically, it needs the box liner put in, so that's a pain in the cock. Really didn't want to have to fucking deal with that nonsense, but whatever. It is what it is. And these keys are pretty cool. This is, I'm glad it's a key and not one of those fucking walk up to your car and push a button and then it starts the car, because that was annoying. What do you do? Oh, your power. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's great when you don't know what the fuck your truck does, eh? But, yeah, so this is my new truck. The Ford F-150. Oh. Okay. So, there you go, guys. I finally picked a truck. I bought a truck. I own a truck. What the fuck do you do? Oh, cool. See, I'm not even... You guys are probably fucking laughing at me right now. I haven't even gone through any of this shit. I don't even know what half this fucking garbage does. But, we'll figure it out. And, I'll chime back in. So, I'm excited. I'm fucking stoked. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming out, people. Hopefully you enjoyed my truck. If you did, click that like button. It's been a long video, I know, but we came to a good end here. And I will do a better review of this thing, showing the engine, showing all the features and stuff and junk. But we got a storm coming in. It's going to be here in about 30 minutes. And I don't want to be sitting out here doing a video when it starts downpouring like a motherfucker and blowing at 100 kilometers an hour. All right, guys. So until next time, peace the frig out. And don't forget, connect a USB device.